Today we're going to be ranking every shotgun in Fortnite history. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with my YouTube channel. So a couple things before we actually get into it. I feel like I'm already talking a little bit low energy. I did something really dumb and bit a huge chunk out of my tongue. It hurts a lot. So that's actually why you didn't get any content yesterday. So I'm trying to push through it today because I still want to upload. And after the lazy weekend we had last weekend, I'm like, come on, man. This can't happen now. So I'm not going to be ranking these things based on like objectively what is the best shotgun. I'm going to be ranking them by how much I personally like the shotgun. If you're interested, we can also upload a video talking about what actually is the best shotgun of all time. But let's get started with the shotguns today. Now, a little bit of a problem I'm already looking at over here because we have the two Star Wars shotguns over here, which I'm pretty sure it's the two Star Wars shotguns. I'm going to throw this one into NA. There's a couple shotguns that I'm sure I'm not going to be familiar with, but the regular Star Wars shotgun, I thought it was pretty good. I like the other one a lot more. We're going to talk about it in just a second. I think it's just a C-tier shotgun, to be honest with you. Now, moving on, we have the auto shotgun. If you guys have been following the channel, you might know that I've never been a big fan of the auto shotgun. I don't think there's really any like type of auto shotgun besides maybe the drum shotgun that I've even liked using. So this one, unfortunately, oh boy. And again, keep in mind, guys, this is all my opinion, okay? This is going to go into the D tier for a shotgun. Now, what was it? The scatter shot shotgun, the Wookiee shotgun? Whatever this thing was called in the Star Wars season, this was an excellent shotgun. Very underrated. Did a ton of damage. Always reliable. I love this shotgun. It is going straight into the A tier. Now, we have two different shotguns. Well, two different shotguns of the same shotgun. We have the regular charge shotgun and the Kit's charge shotgun. I was about to mention until I noticed that Kit's shotgun was on this list because I didn't make this tier list. It was on the Fortnite section of the tier list. I'm going to assume none of these are mythics unless it is clear to me that these are mythics, and this is one that obviously is clear to us. For the regular charge shotgun, historically, I would throw this thing somewhere around like the A tier, or maybe, honestly, even the S tier. But the thing is, it's been nerfed over the years, and now it is not worth it at all to pick up, like not nearly as much as it used to be. Kit's charge shotgun, on the other hand, is still powerful. You can deal 200 damage with it. And guys, I've talked about this a lot through Fortnite history. I love when you have a little bit of an extra, like, kick or gimmick to a shotgun, in the sense like this one has the charge shotgun. I find the game a lot more fun when it's not just a pump or an auto. I like the fact that you could either use this thing as like as a pump shotgun. You can just like flick it. There's the slightest little bit of a delay, so you can still use it like a regular shotgun. But even when you're fighting against this thing, even when you're using this thing, you add another element to it. You charge the thing up, your opponent can hear you. It's very fun, very fun. And if you're playing something like Fortnite Reload, your opponent happens to drop down on you, he knows he just got killed with charge shotgun, he's going to be a little bit more wary that you have the charge and you're charging it up, scaring him a little bit. These types of things are pretty fun, and they're fun to fight against too. So for the regular charge shotgun, I would put this thing into the S tier, but I'm going to put it down into the A tier behind this shotgun because of how much... You know what? B tier. It was nerfed really, really bad. But Kit's charge shotgun is absolutely going to go into the S tier. Okay, let's continue on over to the combat shotgun. If we're talking about this thing in Chapter 1, Chapter 2, it is going very high up in the list. But now, this thing's not even worth using. Pretty well at all. I'm going to put it in the C tier. It has its uses for zero build. It's okay. Now, the double barrel shotgun, on the other hand, is a very, very, very fun shotgun to use. I love the shotguns where you can stuff the barrel into someone's face and do a ton of damage really quickly. It's not quite like 200 pumping somebody. It's literally just taking two shots right away, dealing, what is it, like 120 something damage with each shot. It's incredible. So I always get made fun of in my streams because when I have something like the double barrel, when I have something like the Dragon's Breath shotgun, I oftentimes run my pump shotgun, then I have either an AR or a sniper in my second slot, and then that close-up shotgun in the third slot. I get made fun of because nobody runs two shotguns, but I love that option. If I'm in like really, really close quarters with somebody, then I can use that shotgun. Plus, a lot of times these things take a long time to reload, so I have that. I have the other option for my shotgun. I have a lot of fun using the shotgun, okay? It makes for a very fun playstyle. The double barrel shotgun is going to go into the A tier, except I think I like this bad boy better, guys. Now, for the new exotic pump shotgun, this allows you to double pump. I treat it pretty well as a pump shotgun, guys. And the pump shotguns, it's just a flat-out good shotgun to me. I'm not one who really uses the double pump, and usually I gas up the exotic items, but not this one personally. So this one's going to go into the B tier, low B tier. Now, the Dragon's Breath shotgun. Oh boy. Guys, how many times have I talked about on the channel? One of my favorite guns in Fortnite history. One, this thing can 200 pump. It takes forever to reload, and this is exactly like that strategy that I was just talking about where I run 2 shotguns. So if I don't use this thing, I don't use it for the remainder of the fight unless I have time to reload. Something that I love doing is lighting an opponent's box on fire. Obviously, this gun does have the gimmick on it with the fire effect. If you're playing in a season that does have the fire effect, you light a box on fire, and then you predict which way they're going to escape, and then if you can time that shot in between them building another wall in front of you, then it's really fun. On top of that, you can stuff this thing in someone's face, get a 200 pump. This thing is absolutely going to the S tier. It might be my favorite shotgun, but we'll continue on, okay? Now the drum shotgun. Very, very fun shotgun to use. I love this thing, man. I love how much everybody hates it, and if Epic Games ever adds proximity to Fortnite, I am absolutely going to be running this thing in a season where I can run the season, or in a late game arena map or something like that, and just watching the people rage. This thing's a very fun shotgun to use. I'm going to put it at the bottom of A tier, okay? Now, for the chrome shotgun. This shotgun, along with the shotgun that we just talked about in, was it? Oh yeah, it was just Chapter 6 Season 3, the brand new season that we had. I never really got used to the shotguns with the horizontal aim on it, but it's an okay shotgun, low C tier. The Havoc Pump shotgun. If this were the Mythic version, then this would be, you know, pretty well at the top of the list, but it is just flat out a very fun shotgun to use. It's very balanced, it hits nicely, it's consistent, easy to use, and it becomes a really, really good shotgun. The more you use it, the more you end up getting used to it. We'll pause you in just a second, okay? Because that's something that I just noticed. The Havoc Pump shotgun is absolutely going to go into the S tier. I'm going to put it right behind the Charge shotgun. I really, really enjoy using this shotgun. Actually, top of A tier. Because these things have qualities about it that really stand out and make the game actively that much more fun, okay? Now, what I was talking about is I noticed another combat shotgun here. I'm guessing this is the nerfed version of the combat shotgun, so I'm going to actually throw this one into the C tier, and this is the better version of the combat shotgun, in which case I'm going to throw it into the A tier. It's so much fun to shoot people out of the sky with this thing. I'm going to put it right behind the drum shotgun, okay? Now we have 2 versions of the heavy shotgun. I believe this is the Chapter 1 version, and this is the this is the Chapter 2 version because it's the same as the Breacher, okay? The heavy shotgun in Chapter 1 was very good for its time, but other shotguns have just come out where they're better than that. So I'm going to put this heavy shotgun low C tier, and for the other heavy shotgun, it's very interesting because you have to ADS with this thing. It does a ton of damage, especially if you hit to the head. But if you don't ADS, you have to stuff it in someone's face, and even then, you're not guaranteed to hit somebody because the spread for it's so wild. But at the end of the day, I do think it's a good shotgun, and I'm going to put this one into the B tier, bottom of B tier. Now, again, I hate to hate on an exotic because I love the exotics. It's just the Maven shotgun isn't it for me. I don't like the Maven one singular little bit. This one's unfortunate. Ugh, I hate to do it, man, but I'm going to put it in the D tier. But for an exotic that I do love is the Heisted Breacher shotgun. Unfortunately, this thing has been nerfed, but it hasn't been nerfed to the ground like you've seen in a lot of things throughout Fortnite history. This gun obviously can one-shot a lot of walls. It's not perfect anymore since it's been nerfed, but it's the same thing as the heavy shotgun that I just described over here where you have to ADS it. Very powerful. I love, love, love breaking into people's boxes, catching by surprise, and you can do that thing from range too. Extremely fun shotgun to use. Do I put it in front of the Dragon's Breath? No, it's not quite as fun as lighting things on fire. I'm going to put this one to the S tier right behind the Charge, or right ahead of the Shard shotgun, okay? Let's continue on to the Infiltrator Pump. I think this shotgun is just an okay shotgun. It is a classic C tier shotgun, top of the list over at C tier. It's good at what it does. It's a shotgun, it fires pretty fast, it doesn't do all the damage in the world. It's just okay. Now, the Pump and Dump. To be honest with you guys, I never actually took the time to sit down and put effort into learning this weapon. Oh, I just realized that we have 2 versions of the Pump and Dump over here. This is the exotic Pump and Dump, but it's more of the same, to be honest with you. I've used it a little bit. I've had some success with it, but I didn't love using both triggers. But it's better than the auto shotgun, so I'm going to put these over into the C tier as well. Now, for the I don't recall what this lawless weapon is, but it's the one where you hold it and you get the slap effect. It still suffers from being an auto shotgun in my opinion. Again, I personally really don't like using those, but I do like having the slap effect. Unfortunately, I am also going to have to put this thing down below the heavy shotgun as well. Lever action shotgun. This thing's garbage. I don't understand how anybody likes using this thing. Even when it came out, it wasn't good. I've never had a good time using it. It's not worth, getting as close to people as you do. You can't get in a lot of damage off. I think this thing's absolutely garbage. I think it's actually a bad shotgun. F tier for our first shotgun over here. Oh, and the makeshift shotgun. 2 bad shotguns right back to back, eh? This thing is arguably one of the worst guns objectively in Fortnite history. It is not fun to use at all. F tier right behind the lever action shotgun. Maven shotgun, a little bit more of the same. I don't like using the Mavens at all. This is going to go into the D tier, but it's better than this stupid auto shotgun over here. This is is this a chapter 5 auto shotgun, I believe? More of the same, but a little bit more powerful. This had a little bit of a drum shotgun effect to it. So this thing was usable, but it still wasn't as powerful as the drum shotgun. I'm going to put this thing into the C tier. I'm going to put it right behind the chrome shotgun, okay? Gatekeeper shotgun. I know a lot of people like this gun. I think it's just okay. I haven't given it a proper chance without having bullet drop and everything in chapter 6 being a hit scan weapon. But I think that's like I think that throughout the entirety of chapter 5, a lot of people hated it enough where it was a good weapon. I'm going to put it into the C tier right ahead of the combat shotgun over here. Now, for the chapter 5 version of the pump and the sentinel shotgun, or no, not the sentinel shot, crap. The name's escaping me for this one, but I know the shotgun. I'm sorry about that, guys. The chapter 5 pump, it sucked. This one actually is going to go into the D tier too. I'm going to put it bottom of D tier. This shotgun wasn't much better. I'm also going to put it in D tier along with the pump. Now for the Oni shotgun. It's like a shotgun that wanted to be a ranger but wasn't really as good. But I think it's an okay shotgun. I'm going to put this one at the top of C tier. And for the... what is the name of this gun? I know the name of it. The Outlaw Shotgun. Sorry. Yeah, the Outlaw Shotgun. It's a little bit of a step up, but I still don't really love using this gun. It's a little bit like a double barrel, but not nearly as powerful or fun as a double barrel. I'm going to put this one, actually, I'm going to put it in the C tier with the Oni Shotgun, except the Oni Shotgun a little bit better, okay? Primal Shotgun. If we're talking about the mythic Primal Shotgun, then we've been having a lot of fun with this. This thing has had a lot of nerfs throughout its time in Fortnite, but it's still very powerful. I actually forgot about this shotgun. I thought the drum shotgun was only going to be the auto shotgun type that was up there. I think it's okay. I'm going to put this one at the bottom of B tier. Now, for the Prime Shotgun, this thing is very fun to use. The Prime Shotgun, the first shot of the Prime Shotgun deals significant damage. Then the other 2 shots are just okay. So this thing you have to play a little bit more strategic with. And I always appreciate a gun like that. And the benefit for it is really, really worth using. I like using the shotgun a lot. I'm going to put it into the A tier. I'm going to put it right ahead of the combat shotgun. Very good shotgun. Now for the regular pump shotgun, it's a good shotgun. What can I say? It's a good shotgun. Oh, which one is present day? I believe it's this one, isn't it? So this is the OG version. This is the present day. Same deal. I look at them the same way, to be honest with you, and they're just good shotguns. I'm going to put both of them into the B tier. I'm going to put them right behind the shotgun with the gimmick. Now for the Ranger shotgun. This bad boy is one of my favorite shotguns to use of all time. Now, I know over in the S tier over here, guys, we have guns with a gimmick. But this shotgun, I am so good with. It's become my staple in Fortnite Reload whenever it's available for me to play. I love shooting people out of the sky. Sometimes it's the only weapon that I run. I love the range and damage on this thing, and I've loved it even since it came out in Chapter 3. This thing is an absolute blast to play with. I'm putting it into the S tier. Ooh. Does it... Yeah. I don't know. I have so much fun with the Ranger. Yeah, this is my competitive gun. It's my favorite shotgun. I'm putting it ahead of these other things in the S tier over here, okay? Now for the Sentinel Pump Shotgun. I think it's a stronger version of the regular pump. I like it a lot. A little bit similar to the Havoc Shotgun. It's just a very, very solid shotgun. I'm going to put this one right behind the Prime Shotgun. What shotgun is this? Might be Save the World. NA, Striker Shotgun. You know, this took some getting used to in Chapter 3. I know a lot of people had a little bit of a rocky relationship with it, but I've really come to like this shotgun. It's just a regular, really good shotgun, pretty balanced, pretty fun to use, okay? I think this is a B tier shotgun. I'm going to put this thing at the top of B tier. I like the shotgun a lot. And for the shotgun, the name's escaping me again from Chapter 2, Season 3. I'm going to put it right there with the Chrome shotgun. Never really got too used to the shotguns with a scope. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually going to move this. Oh, that's the old version of the heavy shotgun. That's the old version. Okay, I was just thinking, what the hell am I thinking down there? I'm going to put this one along with this one over here, and I'm going to have to, unfortunately, lower the tier list. Sorry about that, guys. I always hate when I have to edit the tier list while we're doing these things. But now for the tactical shotguns, I've never liked them, man. I've never liked the auto shotguns. I've always hated using this thing in Chapter 1, and even in OG Fortnite now. I hate using the auto shotguns. This one's going to go into the D tier as well, except top of D tier. It's better than these other ones, okay? This shotgun is a little bit more consistent, a little bit more fun to use, but I still don't like the auto shotguns. But I'm going to have to put this particular tactical shotgun at the right behind the outlaw or the Oni shotgun right here, okay? Now for the dub. I love this thing. I love this thing. It's another exotic shotgun. You get that flip knot effect whenever you use it. I love using it whether you want to troll opponents. Same deal with the Dragon's Breath shotgun. You can troll opponents with the fire effect. I love that you can now save yourself from fall damage. I love that it still has that really, really hard hits like the double barrel. It is a supremely fun shotgun to use. I'm going to put this thing into the S tier for sure. Oh, you know what, guys? I've had more fun moments with these two than I have the Ranger shotgun, so I'm actually going to change that up a bit. For the dub, I'm going to put it ahead of the Ranger shotgun. I love all of those, and you can swap them around, guys. They're so close. The Thunder shotgun. Out of all the pump shotguns, this one might just be my favorite. It is right up there with the Havoc shotgun. It is an excellent shotgun. I loved it throughout Chapter 4. But I think I loved the... Oh, no, you know what? That's tough. They're very, very close, but I think the Thunder shotgun gives it a little bit of an edge. But if we're talking about the Mythic Havoc, then we'd be having a different conversation. Now we have another auto shotgun over here. A little bit more of the same, except I think it was a little bit better. I'm going to put it into the C tier. I'm going to put it... no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. The tactical shotgun was better. There we go, okay? The two-shot shotgun. One of the worst shotguns in Fortnite history. I hated this thing. It's going into the F tier, but it's not as bad as the makeshift shotgun. But now let's talk about the Frostfire shotgun. Guys, I love this thing. I love the gimmick, especially when you're able to slow people down. It's so fun to use. And again, when I was talking about this earlier, I was talking about I love guns that create like a bunch of diverse, different kind of fights instead of your typical pump SMG type thing. I love this thing. Incredible. I am putting this into the S tier right behind the dub. And now for the Yoink shotgun, a little bit more of the same. I have a lot of fun with it. I like being able to pull people close to you, and it can catch people off guard too, because oftentimes they're not going to be looking at your fingers to see what gun that you're holding, so it kind of catches people by surprise. I love this thing as well, and it is also going to go into the S tier. I'm going to put it, though, I'm going to put it right behind Kit's shotgun, because I still have a lot of fun with the charge effect. Now for the Wood Stake shotgun, it's a little bit similar to the heavy shotgun we have here, the one that's revamped. It's just not as good. I'm going to put this one C tier, top of C tier. It's just an okay shotgun, and we already did rank the new exotic for today, so that's going to be ranking every shotgun. I wasn't sure what I was going to put at the top of the list, but the Dragon's Breath shotgun is my favorite shotgun to use. I would love to know what you guys think about everything down below, and if you're interested, please let me know. I can rank them by objectively, like not just how much fun I have using these guns. I can rank them based on how good I think they are. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry again for the low energy. Again, my tongue hurts a lot. It's on the back side of my tongue out there. Ugh, it's rough. I don't know how much content you guys are going to get until this thing patches up. Hopefully it's like another day, because this is ridiculous. But in the meantime, check out another tier list right here. I'd love to have you over there. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.